Episode 1: The Brave Lady and the Chugging Dragon. Hello, young inventors. Welcome to Once Upon a Mission, where fairy tales are true. I'm your host, MK Arunagiri. A long time ago, before cars filled the streets, a clever man named Carl built the very first automobile. It had 3 wheels and a tiny engine heart. He called it the motor wagon. But people weren't impressed. They called it a devil's wagon and said it would never leave the shed. But Carl's wife, Bertha, was different. She was brave. She looked at the chugging dragon and decided, if no one believes in it, then I'll show them. So before sunrise one morning, Bertha and her 2 sons pushed the motor wagon out of the shed, and they set off on a 66-mile trip to Grandma's house. It was the first long car trip in history. The adventure wasn't easy. Going uphill, the little engine panted so hard that the boys had to jump out and push. Going downhill was even scarier. The car had wooden brakes and they were wearing out fast. Bertha realized she couldn't stop. Luckily, she spotted a blacksmith's shop. The fire glowed like a friendly ogre's eye. She marched in and said, "My dragon's shoes are worn out. Can you give them a cloak of leather?" The blacksmith was confused. Leather for a machine? But Bertha smiled and said, "The soft must protect the strong." So he nailed the strips of leather onto the brake blocks. When Bertha tested them, the car stopped with a gentle hush instead of a wild skid. She had just invented the brake pads. They chugged on. When the car got thirsty, Bertha bought dragon ring from the apothecary. That's what they called gasoline back then. When a pipe got blocked, she fixed it with a hatpin. By sunset, they reached Grandma's castle. The news spread everywhere. A lady had tamed the chugging dragon for 66 whole miles. Soon, everyone wanted a motor wagon, and every car after that used leather on its brakes, just like Bertha taught them. So remember, courage is the first fuel. Bertha didn't wait for the road to be ready. She rode and she fixed it as she went. Join us next time on Once Upon a Mission, when we'll meet the boy who taught lightning to write messages. Until then, stay curious and keep chugging. Also, comment the full name of Bertha and you'll be excited to know who she is. Quiz time! What was the name of Bertha's chugging dragon? Who did Bertha and her sons visit? What did the blacksmith add to the brakes? What did Bertha use from her hat to fix the dragon? How many miles did Bertha travel?